Hello and welcome back to Tales of Gear. Thank you for joining me in this video, and if you are watching this video, that means perhaps you have watched my video on the MP5A1 build. I have the link in the description below if you haven't, and one of the comments was a request to show how I have made this suppressor. Well, you may ask yourself, why would you make a suppressor? Why not just buy it? Because this model of suppressor is not available on the airsoft market. No company is making it, and so I had to make my own. This is the HK 9mm 3-lug suppressor, and it is the correct one to use on the MP5A1. In order to make one of these, I will explain what you need and how to do it. So let's get started. First off, you will find on the airsoft market many suppressors that look much like this one, and you may just go for it and say, yeah, I have the right one. Let me show you an example, like this one here. Very similar, right? Even the size, but take a closer look on the knurled part here. This here, the correct one would be when the knurling is centered equally, so like this one here, in opposite to this one. You can tell the difference. So first off, the knurling must be centered to become correct, and the diameter. You will find a bunch of these with different knurlings, placements and everything that have the outside diameter, I believe 32 or 36 or 35 millimeters, but you need a bigger outer diameter for this build here. The original one is 40 millimeters outer diameter, and unfortunately you can't find the correct one on the airsoft market. This one here is the closest, and it's around 38 or 39 millimeters, which is close enough to have it look good and look correct when it's mounted to the gun. So the brand of this one is JJ Airsoft, and it took me a long time to find it, and from everything I have seen, this is the only one that is close enough to be used for this build. So you wanna get this one. The next thing you need is this back part here. Some of you may say, oh, this looks a lot like the MP5 flash hider, and you're right, it actually is the MP5 flash hider, and there are also a couple things to say about it. You want to use a steel one. The metal one will work, but I suggest using a steel one simply because of the looks. It looks better. If you doing this for your IEG, then make sure you use the flash hider that really fits to your IEG and has the less wobble as possible. If you're using it for your GBBR, things are a little bit complicated. Well, you have two choices. You can buy the real HK flash hider and install that, which is not that cheap. Well, these run around $100 to $150, which is a lot. The alternative is to get the steel flash hider made by VFC, which is from $30 to $50, I believe. But the problem is this VFC flash hider has the wrong latch. It has the non-serrated latch, which would be wrong. You will need this latch here, which has serrations. So I went this way. I bought the VFC flash hider and changed out the latch. It was from other brand. I think it was even a AG flash hider, and I took the latch. By the width it fits, but it had to be filed and grinded down on this lower part here, on the bottom part, to actually fit the barrel of the MP5. So there was a little bit work involved, but I managed to do it, and it looks very nice now, as it should. So once you have the components, so the JJ Airsoft suppressor and the flash hider of your choice, making sure you have the serrated latch, you can start the build. And let me show you what it looks like. This one here is counterclockwise. You will be surprised, there really isn't much to it. All you have to do, let me show you, is to take this cap, alright, and you need to make this inner hole big enough so that this part of the flash hider fits inside. And this is what it looks like. Let me show you. Like that. Here you go. This is what it looks like. It was like this, and now it's like this. When you have the right tools, it's a 10-minute job. If you don't, it will take a little bit longer, but it's doable. The other thing I've done, 4mm hole, and I have made the threads and fitted with a grub screw, and the same on the opposite side, like this. And when I put it on the flash hider like that and screw it from both sides, it's secure and won't fall off and won't move when you screw it back on. The nice thing about it is you can disassemble the suppressor and use again the flash hider. It won't hurt it. And simply when you're done with that, let me put this cap back on. Just a second. Like this. So holes drilled, flash hider secured into the cap. Simply screw it back on and you're done. Just like that. Here you go. This is it. It's actually pretty simple when you have all the parts and when you know what to do. And I really hope this video will help some of you to replicate this and to have the correct suppressor for your early MP5 build, especially for the MP5A1. And as I've said, I will blend in a few pictures and you can judge by yourself if it's good enough. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment and I will be happy to answer them. And yeah, this is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching and have a great day. Bye.